everyone! My name is Marmalade and I am terrible at hardcore Minecraft. So instead of starting another hardcore world where I do something dumb like break a ladder that I'm standing on, I am starting a regular survival world where we don't have to worry about losing all our progress and I can focus on the thing that I love the most in this game, which is building. So if you want to see where we go with this series, you should totally hit the subscribe button and come along for the journey. So far, you have been watching day 1 in this world as we explored the spawn area and got started in this world, and I have just spotted, as I'm cooking some food and about to go to sleep at the end of the first day, I just spotted this azalea tree. I would love to get to a lush cave so early. I love lush caves. They have so many awesome resources that I really want to build with. So we're gonna, let's sleep quickly as soon as the sun sets. We can sleep through our first night in this world. There we go, and now I am going to spend probably way too long digging down under this azalea tree with stone tools to see if we can get our way down to a lush cave. I don't even have any torches. It's going to be dark down here. Hopefully I'll find some coal on my way. I don't know how close I am, but I have found my first iron. And this is awesome. This is a whole chunk of iron. Oh, and I have just broken through into a cave. Maybe? I don't know if I'm in the lush cave yet. It kind of looks like I'm not. There's lava. We're going to be careful with the lava. As much as this isn't hardcore. Aha! We still don't want to burn in lava. There is the lush cave though. Okay, let's grab some moss. Let's grab all of the things we want. We definitely want glowberries. Oh, there's some glow lichen there. We should make some shears. I just got some iron. We have to wait for the slow lava to finish going away anyway. So we can just wait while we smelt. Grab the glowberries, be careful not to fall in the lava. We're almost down to deep slate layer. I've made myself my first iron axe, and I'm also just going to grab up a bunch of this tuff here because I think I want to build with some tuff in this season in my starter house. Wait, this is iron and tuff. Is this an iron vein? Oh, please be an iron vein. I think my inventory is getting pretty full of iron, so maybe I'm just going to take down the coordinates for this vein and we can definitely come back here later once we've got Fortune 3 as well. Let me just grab as much as I can carry. Okay, so that wasn't the best lush cave, but we did manage to get a fair few things and our inventory is looking very full now. So we should probably start looking at somewhere to build our starter base and settle down. We are right by this dark oak forest as well, though. I would love some dark oak to take with me. So I grabbed some dark oak and some saplings and continued my exploring to find a good spot to build my starter home. Oh wow, look at the view. This is super cool. Oh, I really like this. I like this little hill. I'm feeling inspired by this. Maybe this is where we build our starter house. We got the cherry blossom over there. We got this flower forest, which I love. Holes in the ground, which is nice and dangerous, just how we like it. And we have a village right over there. I'll definitely go raid that village in a second. And sheep and cows. Oh, this is such a nice spot. Okay, I can't really do anything right now until I have some inventory space. So I'm actually gonna set up like a little base camp just up here on this hill. I think this might be where we settle down, but we need to organize our stuff and probably collect way more materials if we want to build a starter base. So I dropped off all of my stuff into a chest and then decided to go out and do a little bit of exploring around. I went over to the village. We found a few different wood types. I spotted this pale oak forest like in the distance from the village, so I had to obviously head over and grab some pale oak and some saplings, and I even found my first diamonds in a chest in a village too. And then we came home and just set up a bunch of farms, all the early game stuff to just get ourselves sorted and able to survive in the early game of Minecraft. So we have a tree farm going up here now with pretty much every wood type that we've found so far. I think we're just missing jungle and acacia. I'm going to be using a bunch of wood in my starter house. So I've set up this little tree farm to grow a bunch of trees. I'm collecting the wood here. We also are going to use some copper. I'm going to need a bunch more of this. And the other thing that I want to collect is I want to get some stone and maybe some diorite, maybe some calcite if we can find some on a mountain maybe, or a geode or something. So I'm thinking that we should try and check out some of the caves around here. Before I get started, I've got a bunch of iron. I think I'm going to make some armor because we're about to go into a cave. We're definitely going to get attacked by mobs. Let's make
some iron armor. I know it's not hardcore, but that doesn't mean that we don't want to die in a cave and lose all of the things we've collected. This looks promising. This looks like it goes a long way down. I'm going to just grab up like all of the stuff I see. It would be really useful to grab a whole bunch of coal as well. Maybe some more iron if we can find it. This really goes down. Look, that goes all the way down to deep slate. Is that a diamond? No, that's copper, right? Maybe we use our water bucket and go down into this cave. Yeah, get washed away, creeper. Oh, look at this cave. Oh my gosh. We need to be careful we don't end up in that lava. Luckily, the lava lights this up a bit. There's diamonds there. Oh gosh, there's so many good things. Let's get this place lit up a bit. Let's do a little bit of lighting, running. I want these diamonds. I want these diamonds. I can hear a skeleton shooting at me. That's not good. It's creeper. This creeper is creeping me out. I want these diamonds. Let's see if we can get up to those diamonds. Oh my gosh, I just uncovered diamonds whilst collecting tuff. Okay, as great as it is down here getting diamonds, I do need stone as opposed to deep slate. So I think I'm gonna head back up to, this cave is so huge. There was a whole nother section back up in the stone layer. Ooh, there's a lot of creepers here. Ooh, there's a lot of creepers. So let's run in and light up and try not to get blown up. This is going to be fine. This is going to be fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. There is nothing wrong with this tactic other than the fact that I've run out of torches now. Oh my gosh, no, 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 no. Are they following me? Are they following me? Uh-oh. Is that what I think it is? I don't know if I want to go over there just yet. Maybe we'll remember that's down here. We'll come back to that, I think. I just want to collect some resources so I can build my starter house. That's all I'm here for. Oh. There's a spawner here. Oh my gosh. This is like just off this huge cave here. I think it in the chest. Oh, a name tag. We should definitely remember where this is. This is going to be great. We can turn this into an XP farm. Is that a geode? Geode, yes. So after a whole lot of caving and tree chopping, I think we have all of the resources that we need to build ourselves a starter house, including some honeycomb. I made a little bit of a bee nest over there down in our farming area. So let's finally get building ourselves somewhere to live. And there we have the starter house is finished. I'm over here on a tree trying to get a good angle for the house because over there is a little bit close up. But yeah, you can kind of see from over here. I am super happy with how this house turned out. Let's head back over to it. You know, usually with starter houses, I tend to go kind of small. Well, I guess starter size really is what I usually go for. This is kind of pushing starter size a little bit. And it's true, I tend to grow out of my starter houses really quickly. So I wanted to really just make sure I had space in this one. This is the main floor, as you can see, totally empty. We need to decorate this, absolutely. But we also have downstairs, I kind of sort of dug out the basement a little bit too, and I'm thinking that this will be our storage area, our like starter storage area. I'm really excited to not immediately grow out of my starter house. There is also one more place, which is up here, up into the tower, which has some really cool views. And I left these windows really open because I like that we can kind of come out here and get a good view of the area. We got our little farming area down there. This will probably be, I'll put my bed up here. Yeah, we need to do the interiors now. I'm really happy with how this starter house has turned out, and I'm confident we are not going to outgrow it like straight away in like 2 episodes or immediately need to build like an extra storage room or something. That is usually what happens to me in survival, and honestly, really want to focus more on building in this series. It is my favorite thing to do in Minecraft. And so I really wanted to have just a good solid foundation starter house with plenty of room for storage and space to get resources and like get a good setup going so that we can like set ourselves up for success, so we can start to build some way bigger things later down the line and some way cooler things. And I'm really excited about all of the building that we're going to do in this series, and also maybe some world building. We're going to build out this world and really kind of create a story here together as we build stuff, and everything's going to have a purpose and a reason, and I'm super excited about this new series. It's going to be fun. But that's enough rambling. We need to move some chests. Oh, this is a mess. We need to move this inside. We need to get the inside kind of like tidy. Do we have spare chests? Okay, I emptied all of those chests and I have brought them down. We've got a little extra door into the basement at the back of the house. And here we have, I've added in all of these chests. This is going to be plenty of storage. We got a little smelting area here, little fireplace. This area is super functional. I think this is perfect for what we need. And then we come up here and we definitely, we still need to work on this. I need to figure out what I want here. I think maybe I want like a desk. I'm thinking maybe we have a map. I've put like a little armchair by the fireplace up here, and I've started on a bookshelf. Oh, and I did also put my bed up here into the tower. The sun is setting. Oh, we're east-west facing up here. This is awesome. We can watch the sunrise and the sunset from the bedroom. Let me sleep. So we don't have a huge variety of blocks yet since it's so early in the game, but I have managed to add in a little bit of detailing and kind of some furniture into our starter house. I'm definitely going to be adding more to this as we go. We need a rug or something here, right? We need like a carpet. This space is so big, I don't know what to put in here. But we have like a little kitchen area on the side here, a little table and chairs next to that. We have kind of like a study area. We have the map. I made a couple of maps, and actually our house is like basically perfectly in the middle of these 2 maps. So this is helpful. Our farming area is kind of off here a little bit. We'll expand this map a bit. Little armchair for us to sit by the fire with a little bookshelf, some lanterns, some little cozy plant pots. I think we're doing pretty well for early game interior decorating, and I did a little bit as well up in the bedroom. It's basically just bookshelves, candles, and flower pots. That's kind of all we have access to really early. But I think all of this is definitely functional for now. Let's put away. I think my inventory's, it's not too bad. Now, we did manage to find quite a few diamonds while we were caving, and I have 36 levels. So I think what I would love to do is get an enchanting setup sorted and maybe get a couple of diamond tools. Since we have the levels, we do need obsidian though. We're probably also going to have to breed up some more cows. There's cows. Yeah, I made a bunch of bookshelves for decorating. I made them for decorate. I should be making those for an enchanting setup instead of making bookshelves just to look pretty. What am I doing? Okay, I have made a diamond pickaxe, and I'm pretty sure there was a lava pool over in that village just up there. So I'm going to head over there and see if I can get myself some obsidian. Here it is. Oh, perfect. Okay, let's just grab a bunch of obsidian from here. That's a sneaky bit of lava under the dirt like that. And I don't think so. I always forget how long this takes in a brand new world. There it is. Okay, there it is. I always forget how long it takes with unenchanted tools. I know it's a diamond pick, but we need that efficiency. Ooh, it takes such a long time. We have the obsidian. Let's head back home and breed up some cows. Oh, I just ran into a tree. Oh, look how pretty the house looks from down here. Oh my gosh, I am so happy with how my starter house has turned out. I really think it's totally setting the tone for this whole area. This little
this little like basin between these mountains, we're gonna have in this really kind of fantasy style builds. And I think that this is setting the scene perfectly. I'm so happy with how this looks from down here. While I'm just waiting for these cows to grow up so I can ask them very nicely for some leather, I noticed that there is a donkey down over there. Yeah, there is. I think there's a couple. Yeah. And I think we have a saddle in our storage system. I definitely remember seeing a saddle when I was moving everything over. So while we wait for the cows, I'm going to go grab myself a donkey. I think that would be super fun to have ourselves a little steed to ride around in this world and help us get around while we don't have any elytra in the early game. Saddle. Oh, and we even have a name tag. We can definitely name the donkey too then. Do donkeys like carrots? I have a bunch of carrots down here. Maybe I should grab some carrots and see if I can... Is that a thing? Is that how that works? Hey, buddy, you want to be my friend? You want to love me? And oh, you have a lot of hearts. Do you want some carrots? Well, no, you don't like carrots. Is it just golden carrots or is that horses or I don't know anything. Come on, please be my friend. Please love me. Yes, finally. We did it. Okay, we can put the saddle on you and then hopefully that now means that I can ride you and we can add a chest to you as well, which is going to be super helpful for exploring in this world and getting around until we have elytra. We're going to have to name this donkey. Let me know in the comments below if you have a name idea for the donkey and we will definitely make them a nice little home to live in by our starter house somewhere. And I don't have any leads, so I have just dug a little hole here for the donkey. Hopefully they are going to be safe in there for now. Is that another... That's the third one. Look, I have an ominous bottle and a banner on me because I literally just had to deal with a little band of these annoying guys and I have some in my chest as well. This is the third one. You know, I'm glad it's not hardcore. I haven't died to them yet, but knowing me, it's really just a matter of time. If there's this many of them, that's it. Go away. Go somewhere else. Okay, I think we have enough leather and we have our enchanting table. Let's get a little enchanting setup. And I think for now, I'm going to just clear a little spot outside the back of the house here. We will definitely make a better enchanting setup area at some point. But for now, let's just get this down. I just want to get some tools enchanted. Let's see, what can we get? Efficiency 4. I would really, really like to get fortune. I have 38 levels. We can afford to try a couple. We're going to just go for this efficiency, see if we get anything else with it, maybe. Get the enchant. No, it's just... I'm going to unenchant this and I'm going to try again. Wait, how do I make a grindstone? Is it a stone slab? There it is. Yes, grindstone. Unenchant. We have a few levels, so we can try this a few times. Unbreaking 3. Let's just try it. Let's just try it again. See... Yeah, okay. I think I can try this one more time. Oh my goodness. We took a risk. We got Silk Touch instead. You know, I was hoping for fortune, but I will definitely take Silk Touch. I can make... I have plenty of diamonds. I can make another pick. Let's make another pickaxe and let's make an axe. Those should be good for now. Let's see what we can get. I know I don't quite have 30 levels. We did find a mob spawner underground and we'll definitely turn that into an XP farm. But for now, let's just see if I can get over to level 30 with just breeding up some cows, maybe? Is that it? I thought I would get more than that. One last try with the pickaxe to get fortune. We're going to cross our fingers, hope we get more than just efficiency. We got 2 of the exact same pickaxe. We do have Silk Touch here as a level 2 that we could get. Silk Touch on breaking, that's pretty good. So we have a couple of good tools now to get us started. I'm definitely going to work on turning that mob spawner into an XP farm so that we can get the full set of tools and also some armor. We're still in iron right now. We need tools and armor. But I have been looking at my house, and while I love this house, I think it needs a little bit more work to kind of sink it into and like make it feel like it's a part of the terrain, especially out the front here. This is kind of technically the front of the house. It kind of just looks like it's been dropped onto the land though. I think we should work on adding a little bit of kind of foliage and greenery and just bone mealing, really simple things. Let's just make it feel like it's actually a part of the environment. So I am definitely going to replace this path with something a bit better than just actual path blocks. I'm thinking maybe packed mud once we can get some of that. We don't have any yet though, so we're just going to stick with this for now. I just wanted to get a path in here and then just adding some leaves around like little bushes, bone mealing the ground and adding some flowers. And just a few simple things like that really makes this house feel like it's actually sitting in the world now and not just
dropped on top of a flat piece of grass. It's so simple and it's so easy just to add these things, and it makes such a huge difference to how the build looks and how it feels like it's a part of the world. And that is something that I want to really make sure I do a lot of in this world. I want it to be immersive. I want it to feel like these things really belong in the world that we've built them in. I love building, I love world building and storytelling, and that is what I really want to do so much of in this world. We're going to turn this entire area into a really cool area, and then that will just be the beginning. I want to keep this world for a long time. This first area is going to be kind of this fantasy style that we've got started, and then who knows, in the future, the world really is endless. That's the whole point. But I think this is going to be where we end the episode because I have already spent way too long on this. But I think we've made a really nice start to our world with this fantasy starter house, setting the scene for all of the builds that we're going to be adding to this area. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Consider giving the video a like, and I hope that you will stick around and come back for the next episode. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode very soon. Goodbye!